couple errors here for Hawaii right in this middle part where it looked like they were going to take over. A few mistakes, and Georgia Tech is right back in this thing.
Well, you mentioned earlier how Hawaii could have had a 5-point lead there, and instead they're scrambling to stay in this at 18-all. Willoughby, though, back in the front row, hit the block and bend the antenna, point Hawaii.
If I'm Hawaii right now and I'm Coach Dave Sochi, I tell my players, you do not miss a serve. You do not. We've got Kim Willoughby in the front row. You keep the ball in play, and we're going to feed her, and we're going to feed her, and she's going to take it. And I think if Willoughby's in the front row, they can get a lead right now.
Hawaii's only had 6 errors all night long from behind the service line. There's a quick step to the outside. This time, is it missed? No. Once again, Moster, she's just uncanny on the outside.
Well, and it's a broken record.
24 kills.
It's a broken record. It's Moster over Kamana'o, and that's just Georgia Tech's got to keep going to their bread and butter, and that's what they've been doing, and doing well.
And Willoughby with the pass, and this time tries this too sharp an angle again. Wanted a higher set because she passed the ball in the middle of the court that time. She just didn't have enough time to get to the outside with a low set like that. That's
right, and good strategy by Georgia Tech to try to make her pass, get her a little bit out of her rhythm if you can.
This time a bad pass. This time Kahumoku puts up a spinner, doesn't get called. And Duggins can't get that. Kahumoku chases after it, and Georgia Tech, as fast as you can say, Lynette Moster, she's gotten 2 serves, and she had a kill before that. She has just vaulted them in to a 21-19 lead. And there's a happy Bond Szymanski. This time, Willoughby overpasses it. And there's Sauer with a cross-court attack. Here comes Kahumoku out of the back row. She hits the pipe set and brings Hawaii back to within 1.
Those are all the little pieces that make Hawaii so great. Sauer gets a great swing, but Willoughby, tremendous dig, great set to a pipe, to a player just absolutely ready to rip the cover off the ball. That's just 3 really critical elements that make this Hawaii team so very good.
Ooh, there's a shank ball, and here's Hawaii with a chance to score and tie it up with a Willoughby smash, and they do. Willoughby hits it right off Evelyn's hand, and Hawaii is drawn back to 21-all after being down 2. And now we're at white knuckle time. It's crunch time. Hawaii 9 points away from going to the Final Four. Georgia Tech 9 points away from taking it to Game 5. Della Roman with another dig, her 23rd of the night. Willoughby cross court, she gets done. Evelyn tight to the net, looked like a net violation, not to be. Here comes a free ball for Georgia Tech. That time there's a double hit by Evelyn. There is a rare mistake by the #1 assist leader in the country.
That is not something you see every day, but it looked like she really wanted to go to the back set. She wanted to get the ball to Laura Kuhn, but they miscommunicated at the last minute. She just sort of changed her mind. When you do that is when you find those kind of mistakes.
Hawaii with a 1-point lead. Coming out with a serve, another quick set to the outside. Sauer gets stuck by coming out with one arm. How about that dig? And Willoughby hits cross court. There's a net violation. Georgia Tech, Hawaii will score.
Willoughby knows she just got bailed out right there because, you know, she's not going to make that mistake at a critical time very often, but overcooked it, but just got bailed out by a little touch there by Georgia Tech. And
yeah, I agree with what you said earlier. I think Hawaii ought to be attacking that block. They haven't been stuff blocked that much, and Willoughby's trying to avoid it a little bit too much. So Hawaii with a 23-21 lead, and Georgia Tech takes the first of their 2 timeouts as Charlie Wade talks to Kim Willoughby, and Hawaii 7 to go to the Final Four. Back at the stand, Sheriff Center, a happy Hawaii crowd of over 9,000. Hawaii up 23-21. They're up against the peskiest of Georgia Tech teams, a Georgia Tech team that's had a terrific year in getting this far. 34 victories thus far, only 3 losses. And Hawaii's 7 seniors dearly wanting to go to Dallas next week. Both teams loving to go. And there you go, once again, Laura Kuhn getting that quick hit in the middle. Kuhn with her 6th conversion tonight. Only hitting 100 though. Good pass by Lily Kahumoku. And little Kim Willoughby again hitting line there. And that time she challenged the block, as you said earlier. She might have been listening to you, Kathy, the coach.
I don't know about that, but she doesn't need to listen to me. She just needs to listen to herself because she does so many good things with her instincts in the game and just change it around. But again, she can reach over most blocks that she sees.
Here she is with a jump serve. Pretty good heat on it. Here's Sauer hitting cross court. It's that time she hits it between Tano and Karin Lundqvist. I'll tell you, Sauer's got some heat too. Her 14th kill tonight, only 4 errors. Still just a 1-point game here. Pass by Willoughby. Kahumoku the outside. She hits it off the block and out of bounds. Hawaii 25-23. Into the game comes Ashley Watanabe for Karin Lundqvist.
I think for Hawaii, we're just going to see the high outside offense right now. That's kind of their bread and butter. When Lily's in there, she's going to get the ball. When Kim's in there, she's going to get the ball, and let them just hammer away.
Good pass by Asset. Cross-court hit again by Sauer. Boy, she is money on the outside at that cross-court angle. Watanabe couldn't handle it. Villaroman will come back in. She's the libero for Hawaii, one of the best in the country. And I've been impressed with Marissa Aston. She's been very, very good as well. Good jump serve, quick attack. Tano down. Kamanao has an uncanny way of picking on Nohea Tano to hit the next ball time and again.
And Tano has come up huge tonight. She is one of the role players on this team. When you've got the great left sides, it's the role players, and she has come up huge tonight for Hawaii.
You like this substitute right here?
I think absolutely. Susie Bogart is in, giving them a bigger blocker presence outside.
Free ball for Georgia Tech, quick to the outside. There's a block by Duggins. She got there. Here's another attack. This time they go down the line, and even though Moster had to go up against the 6'3" Bogart, she still found a way to get the ball to the Terraflex.
Well, and that tells you a little bit about Moster. She doesn't back down to anything, and she's got shots just all over the place. She's a very, very cagey player.
Duggins rips it, and what a dig in the back row by Georgia Tech. Villaroman with the dig. Kahumoku, could she terminate? No. Another good dig by Georgia Tech. Joust at the net, kept alive. Here's Moster, blocked by Kamanao. And Kahumoku by herself hits it off. It's a touch, and the ball goes in. Point Hawaii. They go up 27-25. And as you said, Kathy Nelson, Hawaii continues to rely on Kim and Lily. Do you like the rotation now with, at 27 points, having Willoughby up front?
If you're Dave Soji, that's the thing that can help you relax a little bit. Willoughby just got to the front row. She's your money player, 35 kills on the night. That's the most she's had this season. She's really wanting the ball right now.
Tight set to the net. Looks like there's a back row attacker on Evelyn. Help us with this call. I didn't understand that one. I didn't think that she tried to get the ball over the net.
If the ball goes into the neutral zone above the net, if the setter hits it and it hits the blocker's hands, it's going to be a back row attack. The question is,
I didn't see it hit the blocker's hands. Let's see if it does. Take a look.
Was the ball in the neutral zone? So we'll take a look at this, and you can see Kim Willoughby goes up there to block. When Evelyn goes up there with one hand, that is the back row attack.
Good call. Bond Szymanski wants his second and final timeout as he finds his team down 3 in the late stages of game number 4. We'll take a look at the brackets and how we're going to set up for the Final Four at the Dallas Reunion Arena next week in Dallas, Texas. Hawaii wants to take Lily back home.
I'll tell you what, if Hawaii gets in this and has a chance to play against Florida, that is going to be a matchup of 2 of the premier teams in the country. USC, I don't know, do they get an easier road because Minnesota won? I don't know. If Minnesota's playing that well, they're going to give USC everything they've got. But look for USC to advance, and boy, I would hate to have to pick a winner between Florida and Hawaii if they're the team that goes on, because that's going to be quite a volleyball match.
There you have it, Georgia Tech Hawaii winner going to fill out that Final Four bracket. 3 tickets have been punched, 1 more remaining. 311 teams started this year, only 5 remaining, and in a while here we'll decide whether or not there will be only 4. Hawaii up 28-25, certainly in rally scoring. Tough to come back when you're down 3 late in the 20s, but I wouldn't count Georgia Tech out. They're a good team, but you know what? With Willoughby up front, it's a tall order. They have to come back down 3 like this. Dave Shoji with 1 timeout left. Bond Szymanski, no timeouts, and 10,000 people all saying, let's go Bows.
Georgia Tech has been able to come out of almost every timeout and do a great job, but right now the crowd is into it. Let's see how tough this Georgia Tech team is.
Lily Kahumoku serving. Crowd quiet, easy floater, nice pass, fast attack again, and this time net violation on the attacker. number 2, Lynette Monster. 2 fingers are held up by the referee. And Hawaii goes to match point, up 29-25, and this crowd rises as one. Lily Kahumoku to serve. Broken play, double hit by Georgia Tech. Hawaii wins. Hawaii wins 30-25 in game 4. They beat a pesky, feisty Georgia Tech team 3 games to 1.
Hawaii crowd is on their feet. They love what they saw tonight. Talking to Dave Soji before the game, he said, we're not going to celebrate that hard tonight because our goal is ahead of us, but I'm not sure he knew how good this Georgia Tech team was and what a great match they were going to have here tonight. And I think everyone in this crowd is appreciative not only of Hawaii, but of the game that Georgia Tech played.
It certainly was. Our final score tonight from the Stan Sheriff Center. Hawaii winning in 4. For Kathy Nelson and our entire crew, I'm Chris McLaughlin. Tonight's match was produced by ESPN Regional Television and distributed by ESPN Syndication. Malama Pono and ahui ho until we meet again. Good night from Honolulu.